Something beautiful and brilliant has happened in the world of business and finance, and that's what makes our lives also super super fun. आज हम लोग ट्राई कर रहे हैं टू अंडरस्टैंड जेपी मॉर्गन वर्सेस टेस्ला का जो गेम चल रहा है. एंड वी यूजुअली डू दिस इंटरनली, बट वी थॉट दैट वील रिकॉर्ड इट एज अ वीडियो एंड शेयर इट विद ऑल ऑफ यू. यवंतिका, तेरे को समझ में आया कि ये इतना सारा जो गेम हुआ है अराउंड जेपी मॉर्गन एंड टेस्ला, पूरा एग्जैक्टली गेम क्या है?
It took me a lot of time to understand. उसके बाद भी बहुत confusion है.
राइट. सो सी, टेस्ला अभी जैसा परफॉर्म कर रहा है 2014 में, दैट वाज नॉट द सिनेरियो. सो वील अंडरस्टैंड कि क्या एग्जैक्टली कॉन्ट्रैक्चुअल टर्म्स हुए थे उस टाइम पे, क्या एग्जैक्टली उन्होंने कन्वर्टेबल बॉन्ड्स वगैरह इशू किए थे, किन टर्म्स पे इशू किए थे, एंड अभी उसका इम्प्लीकेशंस क्या है, अभी वो क्यों एक पॉइंट ऑफ कंटेंशन बन गया है एंड वो क्यों फाइट चल रहा है. एंड इसके बीच में बहुत सारा इंटरेस्टिंग तड़का है, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली इलॉन मस्क इज देयर एंड हिज ट्वीट स्टॉर्म्स एंड हिज होल persona मेक्स दिस case study super super fun. And when I was reading this and going through this, I realized that this is essentially very difficult to understand in its entirety, but if we break it down into a sum of its parts, it's much easier to understand that way. So without wasting time, we'll just फटाफट dive deeper into this whole thing. I'll first explain कि exactly 2014 में क्या contract हुआ था, क्यों हुआ था, and then we'll move on to explaining what the scenario is now, why they have sued Tesla for whatever amount that they have sued them on, and you'll understand the beautiful beautiful world of finance. For my CA friends and people from the investment banking industry who is seeing this, I have just a one liner explainer for you guys. This is simply a rate swap kind of a transaction. Like you have interest rate swaps, this is a pura ka pura share option ka swap transaction, and that just sums the whole thing up. But there'll be a lot of interesting stuff for you also to discover as we move along, how transactions happen in the real world. So चलो dive deep करते हैं. I'll just explain कि exactly contract हुआ क्या था. So back in 2014, right, when Tesla was not doing that well, Tesla had issued some convertible bonds. Now by the name itself, you'll understand that convertible bonds are convertible into something. Convertible into what? Convertible into shares. ठीक है, बिल्कुल क्लियर है. सो कन्वर्टेबल बॉन्ड्स इशू किया था, एंड उसने दो टाइप के बॉन्ड्स इशू किए थे उस टाइम पे. एक $1.38 बिलियन का इशू किया था फॉर 7 years, एंड एक $900 million का इशू किया था फॉर 5 years. नाउ दिस सेकेंड ट्रांच इज नॉट अ पॉइंट ऑफ कंटेंशन एनीवेयर, एंड यहाँ पे सब ठीक ठाक हो गया. सो विल नॉट पिक दिस अप, विल जस्ट फोकस ऑन यहाँ पे जहाँ पे पूरा ये गेम हुआ है, जहाँ पे ये पूरा कंटेंशन आया है. नाउ द बेसिक टर्म्स ऑफ अ कन्वर्टेबल बॉन्ड डील इज, अगर आप किसी को लोन देते हो, बॉन्ड क्या है? लोन देना, राइट? इफ यू गिव अ लोन टू समबडी, व्हाट डू यू गेट आउट ऑफ दैट? यू गेट इंटरेस्ट आउट ऑफ दैट, राइट? सो वन लेग ऑफ दिस कन्वर्टेबल बॉन्ड वॉज दैट द कंपनी विल पे 1.25% coupon, which is interest on these bonds, right? And there is a second leg to convertible bonds. बेसिकली ये कन्वर्ट होगा तो शेयर में कन्वर्ट होगा. नाउ द पॉइंट ऑफ कंटेंशन बिकम्स, किस प्राइस पे कन्वर्ट होगा? क्या जो 7 years बाद शेयर का प्राइस है उस पर कन्वर्ट होगा, या कोई और हम लोग म्यूचुअली अग्री कर सकते हैं प्राइस, करेक्ट? सो द म्यूचुअली अग्रीड प्राइस एट विच दीज बॉन्ड्स वुड बी कन्वर्टेड वॉज एट अ प्रीमियम ऑफ 42.5%. अभी मैं थोड़ा इसको सिंप्लीफाई करता हूँ. विल यूज रियल नंबर्स दैट वर यूज्ड इन द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इटसेल्फ. सो द नंबर्स दैट वर यूज्ड इन द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, उस टाइम पे टेस्ला मोटर्स का प्राइस वॉज $252.54. Now a lot of people who've just started in the stock markets, who've just come after the pandemic and joined the stock markets, you will not know, maybe probably, that stock split हुआ था टेस्ला का in the ratio of 5:1. Now why am I telling you that? Why am I telling you about the stock split? Because you'll get confused when you look at the stock prices right now. It's just $1,000, but because of the split, it is 1/5 of that amount. So whatever amounts that we are using in this whole video, just divide that by 5 for the real world number today. Stock split में क्या होता है मैं quickly समझा देता हूँ. Stock split में basically, मान लो Reliance के shares were trading at 1,000 rupees for one share. Now the stock splits for 5:1. बेसिकली यू गेट 5 shares for 1 share. तो क्या होता है, आपके पास एक शेयर था 1,000 रुपीज़ का, आपको 5 shares मिलेंगे, बट आपका जो शेयर प्राइस है वो 1/5 हो जाएगा. सो बेसिकली यहाँ पे मैं अगर बॉक्स बना के बताऊँ तो 1 into 1,000 आपके पास था अब आपके पास 5 शेयर्स हो गए, उसका वैल्यू सेम रहेगा 1000, तो उसका प्राइस कितना हो जाएगा 200. दैट्स इट. दिस इज जस्ट डन टू इंक्रीज द लिक्विडिटी ऑफ द स्टॉक्स. ठीक है, क्लियर है एकदम. सो एट दैट पॉइंट इन टाइम $252.54 पे टेस्ला का स्टॉक वॉज ट्रेडिंग एट. ठीक है, नाउ एड 42.5% प्रीमियम ऑन दैट एंड द प्राइस बिकम्स $359.87. ठीक है, सो टेस्ला said to whoever was buying the convertible bonds that whenever after 7 years, whatever be the price in the market, which turned out to be actually around 10x of this. So it was around $700 multiplied by 5, split को अगर account for करें, so $3500 का worth हो गया था of 359, so almost 10 times, right? But ये उस टाइम पे तो उनको पता नहीं था कि प्राइस क्या होगा, correct? So they said that okay, I'll give you my stock, whatever be the price, $3,500, $4,000, $5,000 or $20 also, I'll give it to you at $359 and you'll have a right to purchase it at that price. So the convertible bonds folks were like, हाँ ठीक है चलो, it's fair, right? And in why at a premium? Because in 7 years at least something would have happened with the stock price, right? थोड़ा बहुत तो बढ़ा ही होता. That's why they issue it at a premium. ठीक है. Now tell me,
So
Avantika.
basically, just a second. So basically, they were locking the number of shares to be issued at that point of time. ऐसा कुछ हुआ क्या?
हाँ, correct, obviously. When the price gets locked, the number of shares also get locked. So if the
Okay.
price is locked at 359, the number of shares would come out to be for $1.38 billion. It would come out to be around 3.8 or 3.9 million shares or something like that. 3.8 million shares of Tesla.
Okay.
So, but great question. Now tell me, from a company perspective,
Mm-hmm.
which of these numbers would you want to maximize? I mean, आप क्या बढ़ाना चाहोगे, इंक्रीज करना चाहोगे to get a better deal out of this convertible bond from a company Tesla perspective? Will it be the interest rate 1.25% that you have to pay, or should it be the premium 42.5%?
Okay. Why would I want to pay extra interest? तो 1.25% तो मैं definitely नहीं बढ़ाना चाहूंगी. But जो premium है वो I would like to issue at a higher price, जिससे कि
Yes.
मुझे जो number of shares है उसमें मेरा नुकसान तो बढ़ रहा है ना.
करेक्ट. अगर वो हायर प्राइस पे होगा बाद में तो मुझे ज़्यादा शेयर्स इशू करने पड़ेंगे. सो आई विल ट्राई टू मैक्सिमाइज ऑन माई प्रीमियम दैट आई एम पेइंग. ठीक है. नाउ गाइज, दिस इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द कॉन्टेक्स्ट बिल्डिंग. दैट्स वाई वी आर इंट्रोड्यूसिंग दिस एलिमेंट हियर कि ये 42.5% को कोई भी कंपनी बढ़ाना ही चाहेगा. ठीक है. तो ये एक सिंपल ट्रांजैक्शन में कंपनी ने एंटर किया. ठीक है, एवरीथिंग वॉज गोइंग स्मूथ. अब क्या हुआ, आफ्टर सम टाइम in 2018 something happened. ठीक है, and before I explain that something, I'll tell you how companies view this whole transaction. ठीक है, ये this is one leg of that transaction. There is another whole leg of this transaction that remains. ठीक है, and we look at it from an exposure and risk perspective and a hedging perspective. What is a hedge and what do you hedge? So let's first understand कि hedge क्या किया जाता है. A risk is hedged by a company. ठीक है, in this whole transaction there is a lot of exposure that Tesla has taken, and let us understand what that exposure was and how they created the hedge instrument for that, and उसी instrument पे ये जो case हुआ है that is based. So let's dive deeper into that hedged number or that whole hedging instrument. So in 2014, when they did this transaction, they essentially told the bondholders that they will give them shares, that they had a right to purchase shares of Tesla at $359. ठीक है. Now for Tesla, what is the financial risk? That this 359 after 7 years becomes 3500. राइट, अगर बहुत ज़्यादा शेयर का दाम बढ़ गया तो उसको बहुत ही लो प्राइस पे शेयर्स देने पड़ जाएंगे. राइट, विच इट डिड नॉट वॉन्ट टू डू. इट वॉन्टेड थोड़ा सा और इसका प्राइस हायर साइड पे रहे. तो सबसे पहले उसने क्या किया, वो इस रिस्क के एक्सपोज्ड है, इस रिस्क से कि उसको ये डिफरेंशियल पे करना पड़ेगा. करेक्ट, पे इन टर्म्स ऑफ इट विल हैव टू इशू दोज शेयर्स एंड इट विल बी अ फाइनेंशियल लॉस फॉर देम. सो व्हाट इट डिड, इट जस्ट टुक दिस होल transaction, it took these $359 वाला शेयर्स. ठीक है, जो उसने बोला था कि अदर पर्सन हैज़ द राइट टू परचेज, they contacted an investment banker, they contacted JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. There's this whole cohort of investment bankers that they went to, and उनको जाके उन्होंने बोला कि बॉस, me as Tesla, my obligation is what? Tesla's obligation is what? That I need to give $359 पे how many shares? 3.8 million shares to those bondholders at a later date, that is after 7 years. So you do one thing, you give me, so what I'll do, you sell me a call, I'll buy a call option from the investment banker. Tesla is buying a call option from the investment banker. ठीक है, call option क्या होता है? Call option gives you a right to purchase the instrument. Clear है ना यवंतिका? A call option gives the buyer the right to purchase. ठीक है, so Tesla said that I will buy a right to purchase Tesla stock after 7 years at what price? At $359. ठीक है, वो 0.87 वगैरह भी था, but we are just using this for simplicity. ठीक है, सो फ्रॉम अ टेस्ला परस्पेक्टिव हैज़ इट नलिफाइड द होल ट्रांजैक्शन नाउ? यहाँ उसको शेयर्स देने हैं 359 पे आफ्टर 7 years टू दोज मैनी शेयर होल्डर्स, एंड अब इसको शेयर्स मिल जाएंगे फ्रॉम द इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक. द इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक विल गिव इट द शेयर्स एट $359. बट यहाँ पे अब कौन एक्सपोज रह गया? यवंतिका, टेल मी, हु इज एक्सपोज्ड हियर नाउ?
इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक पर, नो?
करेक्ट, इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक इज कंप्लीटली एक्सपोज्ड हियर. सो इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंक क्या बोलता है टेस्ला को कि आपने ये जो ऑप्शन दिया था आपके पुराने लोगों को, शेयर होल्डर्स को, कि आप 45% प्रीमियम पे उनको अपने शेयर्स दोगे, आपके कन्वर्टेबल बॉन्ड्स इशूअर जिसको भी इशू किया था, गिव मी अ सिमिलर डील, गिव मी द सेम डील इन फैक्ट, बट द प्राइस कैन बी 560 instead of 359. You getting that? So now Tesla said that ठीक है, मैं तुमको दे दूंगा शेयर्स, राइट, एट $560 इंस्टेड ऑफ 359. सो टेस्ला ने क्या किया? टेस्ला ने इफेक्टिवली, पहले उसका प्रीमियम कितना था? 45% प्रीमियम था, करेक्ट? 45% प्रीमियम मतलब 359 था ना, हाँ, 359 डिवाइड बाई 252 was 145%, so 45% premium, and then it entered into a transaction where it said कि it will give 560, correct, and 359 पे उसको shares मिल जाएंगे. So effectively now what is the premium? 560 by 252, which is 122%. So what Tesla did in fact was it synthetically, and this is what you will find on a Bloomberg article also, they use this term, this is a jargon that we use in the financial world, they synthetically increased the premium to 122% instead of 45%. Now you would be thinking, यार 45% पे कुछ ने खरीदा, now they are doing 122%, मतलब why is this difference and all? What happens in the US का convertible bond markets is that if the premium is too high on a convertible bond, on the share warrants of a convertible bond, then people don't usually like to buy them. क्यों? क्योंकि कंपनी के फेवर में है, राइट, प्रीमियम हाई होना. सो दैट्स वाई बॉन्ड होल्डर्स डोंट लाइक दैट. सो उसने इशू कर दिया था, पब्लिक को इशू किया, जिसको भी छोटे मोटे लोगों को इशू किया, अपने बैंक्स को इशू किया एट 45%. इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकर्स का रिस्क एपेटाइट इज मच हायर, राइट? सो एंड दे हैव मच मोर इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट वेयर द स्टॉक कैन लैंड अप, right? So they said, यार, this is also a good enough deal, and obviously it paid off. Right now अगर उसका equivalent देखें तो $5,000 पे ट्रेड कर रहा है, correct, Tesla. And even on March 1, when the 7-year period ended for the convertible bonds, even then Tesla was at a $3,500 equivalent. When I say equivalent, अभी current price आपको $700,000 दिख रहा होगा, but when you multiply it by 5, it's $3,500 or $5,000, right? So they had a lot of money to be made, correct? So अब क्या हो गया? अब इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकर ने ये वाला पूरा ट्रांजैक्शन कर लिया. सो एसेंशियली इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकर के पास, या इफ यू लुक एट इट फ्रॉम अ पोजीशन एंगल, सो टेस्ला का इफेक्टिव डील हैपेंड एट दिस $560. ठीक है. Now
even investment banker did not lose anything basically. Even at $560, it was a good deal for investment bankers also.
Back then they did not know because the stock was performing not that well, right? Now we know with the विद द बेनिफिट ऑफ हाइंडसाइट, बट दे डिड नॉट नो, ठीक है. तो उनका बेसिकली क्या हो गया कि अगर ये वो इन प्राइस बैंडविड्थ में फिक्स हो गए, राइट. उन लोग को इतना पे शेयर देना था, करेक्ट, एंड उनको इतना पे शेयर मिलता, करेक्ट. अब इसके ऊपर जितना जाए, 560 के ऊपर जितना जाए, उतना ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट होगा टू जेपी मॉर्गन, करेक्ट, है ना. तो नाउ व्हाट हैपेंड, नाउ that whole twist comes into the picture, the twist of the 2018 tweet of Elon Musk. अब होता क्या है, I'll explain. Just look at this tweet once and I'll explain why this was something that was super crazy for these people. Now see, इन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स में, ठीक है, इन सारे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स में बैंक हमेशा खुद को बचा के चलता है. There is always a fine print with investment banks. When you're working with investment banks, they have the best lawyers in the world, correct? So there's always a fine print that's there. What was written in that fine print was that if any transaction या announcement of transaction happens which says that which fixes the price of the instrument some way, or which is detrimental to the whole deal from the investment banker's perspective, then they have the right to change this exercise price. Change this मतलब investment banker को कब फायदा होगा, when they reduce this exercise price, correct. So they had the right to change this exercise price as a part of the contract. But अगर कुछ फेवर में होता है कंपनी के, तो that is not changed. That is a weird thing, but yeah. So अब क्या हुआ, 2018 में Tesla came out and said, but not Tesla, sorry, Elon Musk came out and said that they will take Tesla private at $420. He also said that the funding is secured, and he also told shareholders they could either sell at 420 or hold shares and go private. What happens when a company goes private is उसका price fix हो गया है. Now it is not as volatile as it would be, and investment bankers make money on volatility, especially in such transactions, right? Now उन्होंने तो डील कर रखा था कि $560 में वो लोग बाई कर लेंगे, करेक्ट, टेस्ला के शेयर्स. ये प्राइस हो गया फिक्स एट $420, करेक्ट. सो उनका प्रॉब्लम क्या हो गया, दैट दे वुड हैव लॉस्ट मनी ऑन दिस. सो उनके लिए एक एक्सपोजर रिस्क हो जाता, करेक्ट. यहाँ से you got the gist of the transaction, right?
Yes.
They would be selling at $359, they would be buying at $560, which is a big risk for them, na. So they said कि because this information has come in, we are now reducing the strike price to $420.
Makes sense.
They said, yeah, and they said, and why does this information stand as a public information? Because in Tesla's filings also it says that any tweets made by the top management, CEO, etc. is deemed as a public information. So they said, yeah, it's a public information hai. Now Tesla's dalil is that this whole transaction has another leg also, right? The bank is never exposed per se. The investment bank is not exposed what they're claiming and all कि loss हो जाएगा. They go ahead. This is also an exposure for them. This is your differential exposure है. This is also an exposure for them. They go ahead and hedge this with another person, with a hedge fund or another investment bank who is willing to take higher risk. And ऐसा ये सर्कल चलता है पूरा फाइनेंशियल वर्ल्ड में, ऑफ hedging the risk of the बाजू वाला person. So everybody hedges the risk of everybody.
इसकी टोपी उसके सर.
Nice. So exactly. So that's what happens. So actually JP Morgan wouldn't have lost a lot of money, but obviously somebody is out there to make a lot of money just by this differential $140. There's 3.8 million shares, and the price differential is $140 per share. Even if JP Morgan has 1 million shares, then 140 million का इफेक्ट है, सीधा इम्पैक्ट है, साल भर का रेवेन्यू हो जाएगा. जो the people who are dealing with this transaction will get their income for 2 to 3 years sorted, commission income, right? So that's why they have all the incentive to stick to this, and they're not wrong, I think personally, right? Letter of the contract के तहत तो they could have done this, and obviously Tesla cannot come out and say कि यार you cannot trust my CEO's tweet. He's a CEO, chairperson, one of the largest shareholder at that point in time. Obviously he will take his tweets seriously or his public display of information seriously. What Tesla is saying is that JP Morgan has been opportunistic in this whole scenario, that they're playing as opportunistic people and taking advantage of this, that Tesla is happy to do it at $560 and that the other person will still make a lot of money, right? So this is how this whole scenario has played out, and that's what makes it super fun and interesting. And I read so many articles around it. Obviously it was jargon heavy, used a lot of technical terms, but at the end of the day, this is something that we've read in SFM also as a part of the CA curriculum, and it is just the application of that in the real world scenario, and it's so exhilarating and interesting.
I mean, JP Morgan does sound a little opportunistic, but it's not wrong. ऐसा कोई अचानक से अपने कंपनी के शेयर्स के साथ करेगा तो उसको यही मिलना चाहिए.
Correct. And even as I was explaining this whole thing, so guys, this whole hedge is technically called, I'll explain that whole technical term. I had written that down. It's called a bond hedge and a share warrant transaction.
Oh.
So super jargon heavy, but at the essence of it, what they're trying to do, what all of the players in the market is trying to do, is hedge their risk somehow using very creative instruments, and that's what makes the world of finance so interesting, the creativity that goes into creating such instruments. At the end of the day, we don't know what the final judgment will be or look like, but yeah, as students of finance and as people who are enthusiastic about finance, this whole transaction looks very interesting to us. I hope you could understand everything now, top to bottom.
Yeah, I too did clearly. Now I feel it's so interesting.
Yeah. I hope you guys also enjoyed this. I hope you guys also understood this. Do check out the links in the description. We'll add a written explanation also. We'll also add other source links like Bloomberg, etc. And you can check those out. You can read through. If you find anything that's difficult to understand still, put that in the comments. We'll be more than happy to explain everything again in jargon, in a very simple language. We used as simple language as we could for this transaction. And yeah, just spread the word, share it with your friends, whoever is interested in finance business. We'll also add the link to our WhatsApp subscribers list, which you can just click. 2 clicks mein you can join our subscriber list, get all of the updates as soon as we publish them. And every morning you'll get one update. We don't spam at all. So see you on the other side. Bye bye. Thanks Yavantika for joining in.